Hello friends. So today in this video I will show you how you can integrate ComfyUI in your n8n AI agent workflow. So n8n is kind of like a tool or application to create AI agents. You will create workflows like this, and you can kind of trigger the workflow based on certain things like let's say for this workflow I have created a chat node here to trigger it when I send some message to this workflow. So my part is kind of to show you how to integrate ComfyUI. So it has multiple other purposes, like you can do all kind of possible kind of AI related task on using n8n workflow. So I'll show you the installation part. So first you have to install the n8n library on your local system, or if you are not able to install it on your local system, in that case I would suggest like to install it on Hostinger or any cloud provider who provides VPS services. So I'll just show you how to install it on Hostinger. So if you have this URL, so you have to go to VPS hosting, hostinger.com/VPS hosting, and then create a VPS server. So you will create a VPS server. Monthly it cost around $10 if you take monthly subscription. So I have taken this KVM2 subscription, so it cost me around $10 per month. So you can choose this plan, and after that you will have the option to install the n8n on this server. So the server, I mean using the VPS server is useful if you want to kind of use it for for production purposes. Otherwise, like you can install the n8n on your local system also. So to install the n8n on your local system, you have to git clone this library and follow the instruction here. This is the n8n code on github.com. So you have to follow the instruction to install it. This is totally open source, so you don't have to pay or do anything extra to use this n8n library. And I kind of used uh, cloud VPS provider to install it because I need it for different purposes, like to generate the images or do something certain things for my website. So I'll just show you like once you select the kvm2 plan, you will come to here and you will select the application n8n, and after that like you have to just select confirm and select yes yes like that, and you will be able to configure your VPS server. And once you configure your VPS server, you have to open the n8n application like this. So after you open the n8n application, you will see something like this web page. You will see you can create workflow from here. And to use ComfyUI you have to do multiple installations. So I'll just show you like how to install the ComfyUI. So let me, I have already created this workflow here. Let me open my workflow. So the first node on any workflows would be like to trigger the workflow using this custom node. So this custom node you will get to see from here. So if you click here, so you just type chat trigger. So you can see it is showing me error like only one chat trigger can be added. So if you search chat trigger, you will get to see this node, and you have to add it at the starting of the node to make sure like you have some trigger at the starting of your workflow. So after that kind of you have to save the workflow. Make sure you save it, and then you will go to settings, and then community nodes, and here you have to install n8n nodes ComfyUI. So to install this node, this is the name of this custom node. You will copy it and click on install and paste the custom node name and install it. Click on install and it will install, and it will show you here like the node. So once you install the custom node, you will go back to your workflow, and then you will be able to search the ComfyUI node here. So this is the ComfyUI node which I already installed, and you will add it here. So after adding the ComfyUI node, you will double click on it, and you have to set up the connection with your ComfyUI instance. So I'll show you like let's say if you are running the ComfyUI on FastAI or RunPod, like on any cloud service provider. So I'll show you how to configure for FastAI or RunPod. So you will just click on create new credential, and after that, so let's say if you are on FastAI, so you will have the ComfyUI link like this. So you'll have this link, and I'll show you where to get it. Like this is the FastAI link. So I am kind of creating a Cloudflare uh, tunnel link, because the direct link has the certification issue. So if you are using FastAI, so in that case, like you may get error if you are adding this URL, direct URL, like you will get the certification error, because the installation, like the ComfyUI installation on FastAI, does not provide the intermediate root certificates which is recognizable. So that's why, like if you are getting this error, so you will not be able to run the ComfyUI node on n8n. So what you have to do, like you create a tunnel here. Just click on this button, so it will create a tunnel link here, and after that you copy the tunnel link from your browser. Like if I just show you my link, so this is kind of the link I am getting from here. So what I'll do, like I'll just copy it and I will paste it here. And for FastAI, like if you are pasting this tunnel link, so you have to pass the token also. So to pass the token, where you will get it, I'll show you. So here, if you mouse over this link, you will see there is a token provided after the link. So you will right click and copy the link address, and you can paste it here. After that, you just cut the token value from here. Just cut it and make sure the link is like this, and make sure to remove the slash at the end, otherwise you will get error. And then paste the token on this API key field, and once you save it, it will automatically try to connect. So if it is successfully connected, so in that case you will see this error. You can also try it, like click on retry and see the connection. So for my case, you can see it is connected successfully. And always make sure to remove the slash from the end, otherwise, like when you are generating the running the ComfyUI from this n8n workflow, you may get error. So once you save it, you have to use the this thing, the credential. So I already created one credential, so I will use that and just save it. So once you save the configure the ComfyUI custom node, after that again, like after creating the credential and testing the connection with your ComfyUI instance, you have to convert the workflow into JSON format. So for that I'll show you like how to do it. So let's say I have this workflow and I want to run this workflow in my n8n workflow. So what I'll do, like I will click on workflow and export as API. So you would click on this and you will export this workflow as API format, and you will download this JSON file. So after downloading, open the JSON file and copy the content and paste it here. So this is my API formatted workflow here, and the output of this workflow is image. So I have kept it as JPG format. And if you want to get the text, like the prompt text from the chat, instead of manual, I mean config, I mean hard coding it on your workflow, you have to do something like this. Let's say I'll just show you how to you know configure it. So let's say like if I type hi or something, the it will trigger the uh, workflow. So let me just test it. Yeah, so you can see the ComfyUI workflow, this node started running. And if I show you the it already generated the image. So but if you see, you can see the percentage of RAM and GPU is being used on this GPU monitor tool. So for me, you can see it is already generated the image. And if you want to get the prompt from chat, so what you will do, like you once you run it for once on this text area, you have to cut it and drag this uh, okay, let me drag it onto this part. Okay, so to drag the chat input onto your workflow, so you have to change the uh, field to expressions, then only you will be able to add the chat input on your workflow. So I have dragged it to this text area field, and then I will save it. And I, instead of saying hi, I will just paste the prompt, like a busy road near a jungle. So if I just run it, so now you can see this node is executed, and you can see the output here as well. So if you click on this view, so you can see the image is generated, and it came back to the n8n. And here you can see I have configured it to download, I mean save it on my n8n server. So for that, this is the node. So if you see convert to file, just search here convert to file, and you will get lots of options like convert the base64 string to file, like that. So why you have to choose this one, this node you have to pick. So why I am picking the base 64, because if I just show you the output, So the output you are getting from the ComfyUI custom node is in JSON format, and the out generated image is kept I mean stored as a base64 string. So you can see this data field, the data key has the value of the image as a base64. So you have to before saving it, you have to convert it to image. So for that you have to use this node to convert the base64 to image. So the setting is something like you have to select the operation like move base64 string to file, and you have to give the field of the JSON field, like which JSON node has this data, the image base64 string. So for me, you can see this is the key, data key. So I'll just add the data key here, and you can give a image name like I have given test image, and you can store the image directly onto your uh, n8n onto your n8n server. So you can also SSH into your server and see the downloaded file on your server. So after that, what I have done, like you can also send the output, generated output, onto your AWS S3. So for AWS S3 you have to search for the S3 node, and here they have multiple, like all kind of possible functions you may imagine. So everything they have given, it's already available. So you have to select upload a file, and after that, like you have to kind of configure the AWS credential like I have configured. So AWS credential, it will be little complex if you don't know how to configure the AWS credential. So you have to configure your application key and the application ID, all this thing you have to configure on your AWS S3. So after that you have to check the connection here and create a credential to connect to your S3 bucket, and then you can select upload function and you can provide the bucket name. I am not showing it because it's my personal S3 bucket. So you can see like it will once you configure it correctly, it will automatically generate the images and it will store onto your AWS S3 bucket. Or you can do some multiple other things, like you can send it to your Google Drive, or you can send it to your website also. So there are lots of nodes available already to do all kind of different things. So this is kind of like a basic installations configuration process, like how you would use ComfyUI. And this custom node, I see it is kind of generating the image, but I hope like this should be able to generate video output as well, because I see the output data, the output which I am getting, it is kind of stored inside this data format. So if I just run it once again, and when you are using this kind of automated workflow, so it is always better to add a clear VRAM node here. So once you generate the image, so you can add a, I don't know if I have the custom node install on ComfyUI. So you can add a purge VRAM custom node on your ComfyUI, like after VAED code, to clear the VRAM. Otherwise it will be the VRAM will be memory will be accumulated, like you have to kind of like release the memory from the VRAM using the purge VRAM custom node. So if you see it's slowly it is filling up, it is already 58%. So that could be an issue if you are not using the clear vrem purge vrem custom node. And now I'll show you like for video how to store it. So I guess like for video it would be same like how it is working for image, because I see the output anyway, the output data is coming as a base64. so for your video also, the output video will be converted to base64 and it will be available on this data node or the data key. So JSON is kind of like a key value pair. So this is the data key and this is the value. So for video also I guess it will be same, but I'll try with one video generation workflow and I'll see like how it works for video. And for video you can further like let's say if you are publishing your uh, YouTube shorts or Instagram reels video automatically, and if you want to kind of automate the task like to upload the short video onto your YouTube or Instagram. So for that it the n8n already has one node to upload data to YouTube. So you can see like there are hundreds of function available to upload the video, to read your comments, so everything, to delete a video, so everything you can do from this workflow. It is kind of like once you set up the workflow, so you can kind of uh, control it from your smartphone also. Like you can configure it with your WhatsApp or any application like text messaging application, or you can directly access this URL and type your chat, like type your prompt whatever you want to do, and based on that the workflow will be automatically running on the server and it will do the task automatically. So and you can also configure it to run on a specific time, like every day if you want to run it on a specific time, or if you want to keep it running constantly day after day. So all kind of possible kind of things you can do. So there is a upload video custom node, and here you can see they have like all the option to connect it to your YouTube account, and it will automatically once you configure, it will automatically start generating, creating the video and uploading it to YouTube. So I will do one, I will create a complete workflow to upload the videos on YouTube, and I'll show you how to do it. But for this video I am just showing the installation part, like how to configure it, because the configuration itself is little difficult to configure the ComfyUI. So it has like lots of issues, like if you don't have the certificates properly configured, so you will get to see hundreds of problem to connect to ComfyUI. So but once the connection is completed, so rest of the things are very easy, like to do the other things like sending it to AWS S3 or YouTube. So those are like very easy. So I hope you like the video. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys. Bye bye.